So Gallup has been asking the world how it's feeling for almost 20 years. The big finding this year is that negative experiences are down for the first time since 2014, and we saw a slight uptick in positive experiences.
And how were the emotional states measured across different countries, and what tools were used to assess it?
So we survey the world either over the phone or in person, and we ask the world the same 10 questions everywhere. So we ask 5 questions about people's negative experiences, stress, anger, worry, sadness, physical pain. And we also ask 5 questions about their positive experiences, whether they learned something interesting the previous day, enjoyed what they did yesterday, so on. And based on their responses, we're able to calculate an index score, a negative experience index, and a positive experience index. And so that, depending on how high or low the index score is, it shows, how much of a country is feeling negative experiences and how much of a country is feeling positive ones.
And Senegal is the only African country that is listed as the highest positive emotions. Tell us more.
Yeah, so actually Senegal made the list in 2024 report, the top 10 list of the most positive countries around the world. It's not the first time that Senegal has actually made the list. It made it one time previously in 2021. Now, we did see, and Senegal stands out because it is the #1 country in the world on whether people learned something or did something interesting the previous day. So it's the #1 across the world, but it's the highest also in Africa on that measure.
And
so
Afghanistan didn't do so well.
No, Afghanistan actually since 2017 has been at the bottom of the positive experiences list and near the top of the negative experiences list.
And briefly, what is this? Why is this report important? What is the main takeaway?
Well, the main takeaway is that, the emotional health of the world is looking a little bit better, but there's a huge caveat with that. Negative experiences are still higher than they were a decade ago. So there's a lot of work still to be done. And we see, of course, you mentioned loneliness is a factor in that. We started measuring that in 2023, and it actually makes negative experiences worse.
Well, we hope for better days ahead. Julie, thank you so much for joining us today.